That's what we see Jay-Z has done. That's what we see Puff has done. The music don't become how you pay the bills. It's a lot of pressure off of it. You got other things bringing in income, you can make music.
This new song with Nip and Jay, what the fuck, I got something to say. What a slap in the fucking face. Like what the fuck is going on? Who told you that song and did you know all along? And why did your bitch sell that painting 2 weeks after he was gone? I'ma tell you what it feels like. It feels a little fishy. Feels like something's going on ever since that John Legend song and college prediction of a Grammy. If you ask me, I can't stand him. Seems a little weird. Question number one, why is there no blood? Question number two, Sam left in the AM is true, but you're talking about the shits all up in the afternoon. Don't trip, we're gonna find out the truth soon. Who did what to who? Did they plan to eat the chili fries or was it just a surprise? Can you see the lies of witness in a cowboy's eyes? Are we gonna just sit here and forget? Are we gonna ride like Nip said? It's a little weird that the judge quit, handing out immunities like candy makes me sick. I got a lot of unanswered questions like, why's the footage all grit and I can't see shit? Who the fuck is that white man in that white BMW? Probably was the FBI. Yeah, notice that white guy and I know.
That's what we see Jay-Z has done. That's what we see Puff has done. The music don't become how you pay the bills. It's a lot of pressure off of it. You got other things bringing in income, you can make music.
This new song with Nip and Jay, what the fuck, I got something to say. What a slap in the fucking face. Like what the fuck is going on? Who told you that song and did you know all along? And why did your bitch sell that painting 2 weeks after he was gone? I'ma tell you what it feels like. It feels a little fishy. Feels like something's going on ever since that John Legend song and college prediction of a Grammy. If you ask me, I can't stand him. Seems a little weird. Question number one, why is there no blood? Question number two, Sam left in the AM is true, but you're talking about the shits all up in the afternoon. Don't trip, we're gonna find out the truth soon. Who did what to who? Did they plan to eat the chili fries or was it just a surprise? Can you see the lies of witness in a cowboy's eyes? Are we gonna just sit here and forget? Are we gonna ride like Nip said? It's a little weird that the judge quit, handing out immunities like candy makes me sick. I got a lot of unanswered questions like, why's the footage all grit and I can't see shit? Who the fuck is that white man in that white BMW? Probably was the FBI. Yeah, notice that white guy and I noticed the car wasn't in the pictures when they showed them afterwards. They thought we would forget, they got that shit backwards. They weren't expecting me to drop this track and raise all these questions with my Mac words. I'm really mobbing through LA smoking backwoods. I've been doing this shit all my life. TMC, AMI. You might just see an empty parking lot when you ride by. Well, me, I see way more. I see an independently owned store. I see the community taking power back, whether you're white, Mexican, Asian, or black. As long as you're not blue. Good ones, there might be a few, but from my life experience, I'm like, fuck that. I'm not defending Eric, but what's the fucking delay? They requested a quick trial, it's been over 800 days. They try to distract us in so many clever, creative ways. Yeah, you got your Grammy, and now you're a billionaire. But what about the families that are still living there? Seems a little unfair, just a little something to compare. I never seen a fireman wearing a bulletproof vest. Yes, the shit to me seems a little suspect. The shit's a little weird. Crisis actors taking away our fathers, making our child some bastards, killing creative men and women for their masters. The waves that Nip wrote in, you didn't know when it began. A bunch of new chapters, you didn't think about what would happen after. We would put the pieces together on your transparent bullshit. I can see right through it, like the clear blue sky in the LA sunny weather, where the palm trees swing side to side and we ride together on a white horse or a double R hearse in a foreign car. Either way, you gotta be on guard because they're on tap for anyone who's brown or black with tats. Everybody sees it, but nobody wants to attack. It's sad if you ask, we all gotta blast back. We're in the game, though we can't touch the ball. Seems a little unfair if you ask me, that's all. So take your ignorant ass to YouTube and type in Tanique Reviews to get the real news. We're doing the shit for justice, not views. Sharing knowledge and coming together, that's the real tool. He tried to lead us to the lake, so don't sleep on the knowledge that he gave to me and you. He wanted us to learn from his mistakes, so with our new knowledge, good decisions we could make. And also one thing I wanted to say myself, they killed Dr. Sebi because he was teaching health. Assassins, they come in all shapes and sizes, big booties, hips and thighs. Oh, you're Diddy's girl, right? Oh yeah, John Legend, some things happen at your video shoot. I got a couple questions for you. All those strings you pulled, you still can't make a rap hit. You punk ass little bitch, you probably got a little dick. All the shit that you have to did. This new song with Nip and Jay, what the fuck, I got something to say. What a slap in the fucking face. This new song with Nip and Jay, what the fuck, I got something to say. What a slap in the fucking face.
Welcome, chat. Welcome, chat. Welcome, everybody, to the chat inside the chat room. How's everybody doing tonight? I know I was doing fine. I can start off by saying everything on this show is alleged and used for entertainment, spiritual, religious, and educational purposes. Now, get to what's going on in the chat. Still waiting. I think Killer Carr may be coming. At least he said he was. Hope he out there. Came on because he kind of said I should, so I'm on. Killer Carr. Also, chapter 10 will be out tomorrow. Chapter 10 is loaded with gems. I sent out an excerpt from chapter 10. Ain't been too long ago. But tonight is a special night. It is my birthday. Absolutely have had a great birthday. Absolutely. One of the best I've had in a long time. And believe it or not, shortly it's going to even get better. Shortly it's going to get better. No question about that. My birthday, and so sharing with a few people who wanted me to come on tonight. We're going to Killer Carter come on. Supposed to be coming in. Absolutely. Killer Carr. If you out there, Killer, hit me up. It's so cool watching the things unfold like they're unfolding. Things are absolutely unfolding in unusual ways, I guess you can call it that. But I tell you, it is very difficult for you to know where or what you can be doing from here to here. You think you're going to be doing one thing, and then life will shock you, and you'll find yourself doing a whole something else that you never even thought you'd be doing. But life is something else. It is something else. No question about it. But it's good. And so is favor. Someone sent me a daily devotional video and it had favor on there. It's talking about favor. And I was thinking, favor may not be fair, but it's good. I'm glad that I have it. Glad that I have favor. I'm glad that some of you guys have favor too. Favor's good. Favor will take you far. It absolutely will take you far. Favor gets you in unbelievable places that you wouldn't have been able to get had you not had favor. Some people have no favor. With God and life, you have no favor at all. And there are others whom God has showed favor to. I am glad to be in that number. Got time about nobody else, but I'm glad to be in that number. The number of favor. Favor is good. Always has been. Always will be. You should definitely walk in favor. If you don't have favor, then ask the good Lord to put favor on you. And He'll put it on you. He will put it on you. So this is the birthday weekend. Enjoying my birthday. Spending some of it with you guys as much as time will allow, because as for me, it's about to pick up even more. But nevertheless, we're here tonight. And there's a million and one things we could talk about and share my opinion on, but there's some things I just don't want to talk about because, wow, I don't think they help at all, period. So since they don't help, just don't feel like talking about it. Then some of the stuff is like, we knew that was going to happen anyway. So it doesn't surprise me. When something doesn't surprise me, it doesn't really catch my attention. But things that surprise me catch my attention. Absolutely does. I used to say that I've seen it all. Ooh, you never catch me saying that no more, because when you think you've seen it all, life will show you that, man, you ain't been around long enough to see it all. Okay, how old you are. You have not seen it all. Another thing you haven't seen is there's always somebody who has it worse than you have it. When you think you got it bad, it's somebody who actually has it worse than you do. So it's just the way life is. So maybe you should just be appreciative where you are if you're in a good place. And maybe if you're not in the best place, but you're in a place, maybe you should be appreciative of that. And then maybe fate will take you on somewhere else. But this is definitely the birthday weekend. I want to come in and share it with some of you guys. My guy, Killer Car, he hit me up, wished me happy birthday. Wanted to know if I was coming on. I said, well, you know what? I'll come on because I got time in between what I'm going to do next and what I've done all day. My birthday this year kind of got back like to normal, almost. Like the celebration started yesterday, and it lasted. It's still lasting. It is. It's still lasting, but nevertheless, it started yesterday. My sister, I never forget. God rest her soul. I actually dreamed about her last night. My sister, her birthday was also in November. My sister Phyllis, and I never will forget. My sister is the only person I know. I'm not saying that nobody else does this. Maybe somebody else does this. So please don't take it wrong. I'm just gonna find my sister. Come on. She wasn't here. No, I can't find my sister. I thought she was here. My sister used to always, I couldn't believe it that this was true, but she was telling the truth. My sister started celebrating her birthday on the first day of November. She's the only person I know who celebrated her birthday the entire month. There wasn't no one day. She had a month-long celebration. I used to laugh, but she enjoyed herself on her birthdays and stuff like that. So the celebration of my birthday started yesterday, like it used to, and it's lasted all the way till today. Now we're on here sharing, celebrating with you guys, and I can think of more people that I want to be around than some of you guys. Some of you guys are actually cool. I appreciate all of the birthday wishes. I thank you guys for all of the birthday wishes and stuff that I got. all of the emails that have been sent wishing me happy birthday from all over the world. Took a look at my email and I was like, wow, those are from Africa. I went, wow, those are from London. Wow. And these from California, yay. These are from Virginia. Just, I mean, you could probably draw a map. And I was like, man, that is so cool. As one preacher used to always say in Chicago, it's just nice to be nice. It is just nice to be nice. And thank y'all for the birthday wishes and everything. It has been a beautiful birthday. I don't know what else to say. It has been amazing. And it's only about to get better shortly for me. It's going all the way into tomorrow. That's right. When I get off here, because I paused a moment. I had to. I needed to pause a moment. Pause a moment. Oof. Oof. And going to do some things shortly at a very special place to further enjoy my birthday. Got the whole place. I don't know if we got the whole place, but we got most of it rented out, and very special people are going to be there, help me celebrate my birthday. So I said, let me take a break, pause a moment, and come out and talk to some of the subscribers and followers of the show before I go and do that as well. To take a break. I don't know where you guys are. I hope you have good weather because I got definitely good weather where I'm at. Weather couldn't be better. In the mid 70s, a little light breeze. This day definitely coincided with my birthday. So that is absolutely fabulous. So I'm glad. I'm hoping you guys are having a great day, even if it ain't your birthday. Just have a great day anyway.
Oh, I got a friend that lives across the street. You know where your birthmark is and how many times you got on your feet. Ain't no way for him to know that way unless you've been going daddy long. It must be open house in my house. Every time I get home, I went down to the service station just to fill up my car. A man told
Yes, got them blues going. Ain't nothing like them blues. There you go. Nothing like them blues. That's what I'm going to listen to. Maybe I may actually go up for a live performance in a little bit. Oh no. Yeah, we got a great blues band, and they're gonna kick it. We go up, perform with these guys, and we're going hot dog style and profile as usual. So again, thank you guys for the birthday wishes, man. Thank all you guys who been sending birthday wishes since yesterday, all the way through yesterday evening, and all the way through today. Still getting birthday happy birthday tags and happy birthday emails come from everywhere. You want to send me a birthday boy, what did I call her name out? Sent me a birthday. I gotta tell you, I ain't never rated birthday cards, but she sent the best birthday card I ever got. She sent me a birthday card from President Trump. President Trump. No joke. I was cracking up. It was just a beautiful birthday card with President Trump wishing me happy birthday. I thought it was so cool. And I'm glad he won. I didn't get a chance to celebrate. I told y'all he would, so I'll do it now. I'd like to see people get mad as if they can change the presidential election. You can't. The better person won. And then what tripped me out is some of the people who get mad. They didn't even vote. Like, you didn't even vote, and you're actually mad. You're probably the reason why the woman lost, because she didn't lose by a few thousand votes in certain places. I'm like, man, how do you get mad at an election and you didn't even vote? You didn't even go out to vote. And you're looking at a person who, like I said, it was a tough race. She didn't lose by that many. In fact, if you want to know why she lost, as far as I'm concerned, she lost because of all the people who didn't go out and vote. It was a low turnout. She only lost by like a few thousand. It wasn't like blowouts. And you have to wonder where those few thousand people was. They were at home. And those are the people now who want to complain, and they didn't even go out and vote. And they get mad because you went out and voted for the person that you wanted to see elected. And they get mad at you for that. I'm like, that's absolutely incredible. You didn't even vote. And then you got the nerve enough to be mad.
See, I loved you like a sister, but you died too quick. And that's why we called you bitch. I bet you.
What's up, Killer Car? Wasn't even a contest. It wasn't a contest. But I'm going to tell you, though, one thing I'll tell you is she lost because of the people who didn't vote. I'm going to be honest with you. If you go back and look at the board, we covered some of it the night the election actually happened. She lost because of people who just didn't go out and vote. And them the ones who doing all the talking. Then you ask them if they vote. They go, no, I didn't vote. I'm like, okay, that's why she lost then, because you didn't vote. They trying to spin it any way they want to. But the truth of the matter is she lost because a lot of people didn't vote. Now, he outperformed and did what he was supposed to do. And his people came out to vote. She lost her audience. You got the tag in there if you want to come up. She lost her audience. Some of the rhetoric and stuff that she was actually saying, she lost her audience. But I'm still surprised at the people who didn't go out and vote. This kind of has surprised me. I mean, I don't know what was going on, why they couldn't, but a lot of people in some of the swing states that he won who came out to vote for him were the regular people who come out and vote for the Republican Party, and some people switched over. But the thing that's kind of surprising me more than anybody is that the people who didn't go out and vote. Killer Carter, I believe a lot of people secretly voted for him. They did. They did, and there's no question about that. Look, I'm gonna send you the link in there. I'm gonna send it to you again. You can come up, you can say what you gotta say. It's right up under you. Now you can touch it. Just come on up. You're right. This is the link if you're looking for it. You're absolutely right, man. It's weird. I don't get it. Why so many? Some people, I think, secretly did vote for him. They really did. But I still don't get the one thing that they're not talking about. The one thing that they're not talking about is the people who didn't vote. Now, I can see if he won like super landslides. I mean, what I mean by that is he may have won big states, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Florida, Georgia, but he didn't win by ginormous numbers. Okay, he won like by a few thousand, 3,000 in one place, 2,000 something in another place. So that means that if you count in those states, a few thousand people just were so frustrated that they didn't go out and vote. And these were basically Democratic people. So she lost her audience, made her audience mad. I'm like, man, you don't ever tell people that Beyonce gonna do a free concert and Beyonce don't do a free concert. You coming up? The link down there. on this my birthday night. There we go. Got Killer Car in the building. What's up, bro?
What up with you tonight, man?
Man, I am hot dogging, styling, and profiling. Getting ready to finish my birthday, which started yesterday.
Oh yeah, happy belated to you, man.
Thank you, bro, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. I really do. It has
Oh yeah,
been
you already know.
normal birthday. I didn't think I'd have a normal birthday again in my life. But I'm so wrong. It went back like me and my sister before she passed. My sister, her birthday is the Thanksgiving. Whatever day Thanksgiving on, that's her birthday. 24th, 28th. She's born Thanksgiving. So when my sister started celebrating her birthday on the 1st of November, she had a celebration every single day. The entire month of November, she celebrated her birthday. So usually, me, I would get a couple of days out of there, like maybe the 8th or the 9th. They would do celebration, something like that. And then all of a sudden, tragedy came. I got stuck in some stuff that I didn't need to be in, and all of a sudden, I had the worst. The past 2 birthdays were the worst birthdays I ever had in my life. And being in one of them, I'm thinking like, not only birthdays, but the holidays in general, they were horrible. And I said to myself, man, I wonder if things are ever going to get back normal. And bro, look, I was celebrating my birthday yesterday like crazy, man. I mean, we
Man, that's
wound up in
good,
the
man.
evening. Huh?
I said that's good, man. God is good.
It is good. I wound up at Olive Garden, and man, I didn't even pay for it. They didn't want me to pay for it. They didn't give me a piece of cake. They gave me a whole cake, man. I was like, wow. Then we went out and heard some smooth jazz, and it was just a wonderful night. Then got up early this morning, and some stuff was going on. This afternoon, stuff was going on, and shortly I'm going to a place that we got rented out, and special people gonna meet me there.
Right. That's good, man. That's good, man. I ain't had no Olive Garden in a long time.
Oh man, you know what you missing, man. I think they
Yeah,
brought
I'm
back
with
this
you.
month that all you can eat for like $9.99. So like, I didn't pay. They just hooked me up because I mean I usually have my birthday at this Olive Garden, but I hadn't been there in a couple of years. But it was back on yesterday, bro. I mean, hooked the brother up, man.
Man, that's good, man. I'm gonna have to check them out sooner or later.
So what's going on with you, man?
Not much, man. Chilling, man. Living life. No, man. I was still on shock, with the election a few days ago.
You were still shocked.
Yeah, man. I'm kind of still in shock. I didn't think it was gonna be that wide of a margin.
Man, you got to be kidding me. I mean, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you why I didn't consider her. The number one reason why, well, there are 2 reasons. The first one is being in California while she was Attorney General, watching her do black men as bad as she did. So she was turned off there. That's okay. She said she changed or whatever it may be. I'm gonna give her a break. But Gerald Ford already laid out how a woman is gonna become president. A little girl asked Gerald Ford, I played it on this show years ago. She said, do you think there's ever gonna be a woman president? Gerald Ford said, he said, I don't know about president. He said, but I know. He said, yeah, I think there'll be a president, a woman president. He said, this is what's going to happen. He said, a president is going to elect a woman as vice president. And while that woman is vice president, the president is going to be sick. And that woman is going to become president like that. And once she becomes president like that, you have your first woman president. When Joe Biden was sick and he nuts, everybody knows it. You can see it. The man fell down Air Force One. I played it so much on YouTube. YouTube sent me a letter saying, look, hey man, cut the guy a break. Cut him a break, man. We just giving you a warning, man. Him falling down the stairs ain't funny. It was funny to me because they had him rolling back up. You understand? So that was funny to me. So I don't play it no more. All right. So you got a problem. Okay. Now you need to step up and you need to take over and meet. It's okay. The guy's not cognizant and become president, get a vice president. And it would have been difficult to beat her. So she couldn't do it. She was loyal to the party, but was not loyal to the country. And the country needed a leader. The military needed a leader. President Trump is not president yet, right? He made one phone call to Israel, told that guy, so you better stop killing Hamas when I take office. America won't protect you. Guess what? He stopped the killing over there in Israel. Stop killing Hamas. He made one call to Putin. They got a little ceasefire going on over there now in Ukraine and Russia. He just made one phone call. Call Eric Adams. Stop giving out food stamps to immigrants. Eric Adams stopped giving out food stamps to immigrants in New York. They got to go. One phone call. Things are starting to shake out and shape up. And see, that's why he won. Because the one thing you can say about the guy, everything he said he was going to do when he took office, he's the only president to ever do what he said he was going to do. Whether it was good or bad, he did it.
Yeah, and the stock market went up.
Yep, stock market went up, Bitcoin went up, and you need a business guy in there. That's what you need. You need no politician in there lying and going on to people and stuff like that. You need somebody to get this country going back to where it's supposed to be. The border is a problem. It really is a problem. Now a Texas governor can fix it. His problem. And what's going on in LA, man? What you into?
It's cracking with the border, baby boy. You know, this LA is always gonna be down. We're gonna be down. Happy birthday, man.
Hey man, thanks, man. I've been enjoying my birthday. I mean, bro, back to normal. I mean, unbelievable. It is good.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Yeah, man. You don't see these many days the sun come up, man. You raise them up with the boys. Yeah.
I think if I get another cigar, I think I'm gonna turn into one. My God.
Yeah, man. Enjoy your birthday, man. Light up one.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it has been great. It has been fire. I mean, just and shortly in a few minutes, I'm gonna go hear some of the best blues. And,
man, that's gonna be nice.
Live band too.
That's what you need for your spirit.
I told him I may get up there and play with him a little bit.
I think that'll open up your spirit tonight. Go on, do it, man. Run them. Run those fingers. Run them.
You read that little blues kid me playing blues?
Man, they waiting for you tonight, baby boy, to go on and make history.
Man, I always feel like getting up there. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm still full from Olive Garden, but then I went to a special place today.
Yeah.
And I had to be careful saying where I went and stuff like that. We got too many nosy people, but we're gonna hit some blues tonight.
Oh, I got a friend that lives across the street. He knows where the bookmark is.
Oh yeah, if I feel like it, I'm gonna get up there and do a little bit of that tonight.
Yeah, man. I said run them.
Yeah, man.
Run those fingers.
So how'd you feel about that election, man? Because you was on when we covered it.
I loved it, man. I loved it, Jack. I'm trying to tell you, man. Everything caught on fire like it's supposed to. We did well. You know.
I'm tripping out of the guy who just makes the phone call and stop wars.
But I was just telling you, like tonight, the president did, allegedly did give the bros, he shout out at us.
That's so cool, man.
He said, "Thank you, bros, for getting me in the White House."
Yeah, man. You know what make it so bad about Barack Obama? Andrew Young and Jesse Jackson warned him the first time he was warned when he run it. You can go look it up. They called the mic hot, and Jay was like, "Who this African is trying to tell black people how to live?" That's why he chose Al Sharpton. You want to know why Al Sharpton was there, not Jesse? Because Jesse was live saying, "Who this African telling us what to do?" And we didn't march with Dr. King and been killed and everything. And he's trying to tell black men how to run their families and stuff. That was his first election. That's why he didn't choose Jesse Jackson. He chose Al Sharpton to go to the White House. And we know Al Sharpton is a rat.
Yeah, man. He turned over the Fed. He would have been a good Fed in that case.
He was a Fed. He got busted with drugs and sold everybody out. He himself took down the 5 crime families in New York. I'm wondering, is the mob still in existence and why they let him get away?
Man, that's why they both low. And you don't hear nothing from neither one of them.
Now you wonder, like, What was he doing? Going to the prison, meeting with Tupac and meeting with Afeni. And I'm wondering, did he turn Tupac's attention to Death Row Records and the feds were they behind that stuff? But I ain't got time to go into all that stuff because people ain't paying no attention. So Afeni was hanging out at the prison trying to get her $5 million from Ted Fields and from whoever that guy Dr. J was hanging out with. I forget his name. What's that guy name?
Which one?
Ted Fields and the other guy with Interscope.
Oh Lord.
I don't know why I forget his little beady-eyed name.
Oh, I can. He's
He's like, but anyway, they owe Tupac $5 million.
Right, the money was still on the table.
Yeah, for Me Against the World. So all they had to do is give Afeni his $5 million. He never would have had to have no bond. Don't nobody want to talk about that.
Yeah, but you know, Pac was all over the place when it came to the money, man. He was all over the place. He didn't have the right soldiers on his money, you know.
When he was locked down, he needed $1 million to get this stuff overturned. They owe him $5 million and refused to pay. A lot of times, one of the other things about Pac that get me that people don't understand is when Pac was yelling for his money. People don't really get what he's talking about. He's not talking about money from Death Row. Because Death Row don't really owe Pac no money to October, I think, 31st. You know, that's what people don't understand. That's when he's supposed to see his first royalty, October 31st. So then, most people don't know what money is he talking about. He's talking about he put David Kenner in charge of getting his money from Juice, his money from Me Against the World, all the other money and stuff he made before he got there. And he never got it. And the reason why he went to Vegas is because I was told that Suge promised to give it to him.
Yeah, it wasn't insured, man. It wasn't, I think they covered their butts real good with that money to the point where they can prolong it in court until now. And
well, when he called that audit, man, they found out they was paying Nate Dogg's child support. They were fixing people's cars, and all that was with Tupac's money. Now they tracked down Tupac's money. That's why Afeni got it.
So they was just money for maintenance parties and everything.
Everything. It was all his money. And they were giving it to everybody but him.
The pot.
Yeah. Wow. And that's what you gotta fault Suge for. Why didn't you pay this man his money?
Man, Suge sounded like he was strung out too.
Huh?
I sound like Suge was allegedly strung out too on that money.
He may have been, but you know what? When you look at that, that is the wrongest thing right there, man. He paid this guy his money.
Yeah. So there was so much other exciting things going on other than the money. That's what I'm saying. Tupac was like pulled in two different directions, you know, production and promoting, and then the money, you know, and the money side he had it all locked up with his attorneys, but it was just waiting for it to, you know, for them to release it.
Well, some of that money he had to wait for, you know, the guy already earned that money. You know, you put these people in charge of rounding up your royalties and stuff like that, and they're not giving it to you. Instead, they're giving you a couple of $1,000s. No, give the man his money.
Yeah. They usually try to come around and try to give you whatever year that came out car, right? Or a year before, they come up with a Lamborghini or something.
Yo, give it to me in my name. If it ain't in my name, it ain't mine.
Yeah, just let me go. So you give it to me, I'm going to sell it. Yeah, put it back on the market for double.
Get double.
Yeah, you got to triple up, double up, like my boy used to say. Double up. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of the things that Suge need to answer for. Well, Suge would probably turn it to David Kenner, but David Kenner had to answer for not paying that guy his money from all the other sources of revenue he had coming in. That's the one, because that bro don't owe him no money to October. All right. He had Me Against the World, he came out in March. You know, so you don't get no royalty check to October 31st. So a lot of people get it confused and think, okay, well, that's no. He didn't get all that money, but the money from Me Against the World, from Brenda's Got a Baby, all that stuff, the money from Jews, from Poetic Justice, while he was on lockdown, he put them in charge of getting that money. That was his money, and didn't give it to him allegedly.
Hey, isn't in the month of November is a Jewish holiday that's actually the New Year? In November?
Month of November, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking, man. Allegedly, I'm thinking that I think the Jewish.
Is it Yom Kippur or something?
I was just thinking how that money is always released in that time of year.
Well, I know he was supposed to get paid for All Eyes on Me October 31st. That's when it was due. So people, that's why part of the reason why he hired Yasmin Fuller, because she knew the stuff, the work she knew the work and stuff he did. Most people don't know she had worked with Quincy Jones for years. And he talking about the work he already did. He ain't talking about the work he just did with them, but they were collecting his money from, like I say, all the work, Poetic Justice and everything, and then he was trying to figure out where his money was. They wouldn't give him his money.
Hey, but he did get all that Brenda Had a Baby, right?
No, man, that's what I'm saying. See, he put David Kennedy in charge of that too. It wasn't like they were just in charge of what he did at Death Row. He put them in charge of gathering his funds together. And so when he started asking for it, they wasn't giving it to him, and so he called a federal audit. And they started tracking down. They paid Nate Dogg's child support with Tupac's money. They fixed somebody's car, Lamborghini, with Tupac's money. They did everything but give Tupac his money.
Yeah. Wow.
And that's what I blame Suge for.
Hey, Suge supposed to became a billionaire though, man. He would have been smart.
He would have been, man, but it's some shady business practices that show me he would never become a billionaire. Because look, you go out and you do your gig, you sell records. Okay, you do some money, and I'm just gonna pay you your money, all right? And then whatever my part, I'm gonna keep my part. He didn't do business like that, so he wasn't gonna ever be a billionaire because he didn't do business right. I can't take your money and buy my wife no damn mansion with your money, and then just give you a couple of $1,000 and tell you to just be cool. No, it don't work like that.
Yeah, I got you.
That's what he was doing to Pac, Snoop, and all of it. And that's my only problem with him, bro. You should have paid these cats their money. You should have had Snoop. You should have had Pac, and and you should have paid them. Snoop was broke.
I remember. Snoop told that story when they had that apartment, and I think it was in North Hollywood, and it was all them all in that one apartment. How they lived in that apartment. You know what I'm saying? Everybody thought they was banging. I was tricking them. Snoop just bought off making him some real money until Deep Undercover.
When what? He wasn't making real money until the what?
When that soundtrack came out for Deep Undercover. That was it right there.
Snoop didn't get no money with that. Snoop didn't make no money until he got with Master P.
Oh yeah. The way
Snoop made no money until he got. Snoop didn't even have a house or a car until he got the Master P.
Until you got over there, P gave him all that.
Yeah, so that's the one thing that Sugar never asked. Why you pay these people this money? Give them all their money and let them go about their business. You keep yours, but get them there. If he did that, he probably would have been a billionaire, but he wouldn't have been it though.
Yeah, he's strangling everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, and that really came out fighting.
Strong arm. Strong arm. And Black Law Book, Strong Arm. And that's a dig. Hey, why you think they didn't let Tookie out, man?
Well, Tookie and Larry Hoover, these are some smart guys. And Tookie showed how smart he was in jail.
Yeah.
I mean, it would have been different. They was foolish guys get out, the ones they ain't got nothing to fear. But while Tookie was in jail, man, Tookie educated himself. Tookie started doing books. I mean, Tookie did about 3 or 4 books that became bestsellers that are selling to this day. On how to, recognize when your kid is in the gang and stop your kid. And to me, if you out here doing good, it's a bigger danger to the government than when you out here doing bad. Think of Lil Durk, for instance. Now, it was common sense. I told y'all a year ago, I did a whole show on it. Lil Durk was
That's
going to get
my
arrested. All right?
Yeah.
But Lil Durk, to me, got arrested, not because he did anything bad. When he announced that he wasn't doing no more drill rap, he was just going to do rap, and he was a Muslim, and he was changing his life, all of a sudden he get arrested. If you knew Lil Durk shot that dude last year, why didn't you arrest him last year?
I think they was building the case on.
They wouldn't build no case on him, man, please. It's like Eazy-E. I keep telling y'all, one of the cats y'all need to talk to. Y'all need to talk to the former mayor of Compton. I can't think of his name right now. But he's Omar Bradley. Right. Omar Bradley is he's a walking book, and one nobody really. Omar told a story about how Eazy-E met with him and the Compton board official, and told them he was no longer going to refer to women as being B. He was no longer going to be referring to Compton as being a bad place to be. He wasn't putting it no more in his music. Now, if you look at the last thing he did, which is Bone Thugs and Harmony, you can see that he was moving in a different direction. And then 6 months after telling Omar Bradley that, Eazy-E was killed.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so to get rid of cats like Eazy, Tupac, he didn't like it either. They instead of getting rappers, they wanted gangsters who could rap. That's why he got all his killings. They wanted real gangsters who would be crazy enough to come and dry snitch on themselves and tell about what they did.
Man, you just don't know how many big deals that went down at what was it? Compton's hotel where they built that hotel there. Man, so many deals and big parties went through that place, man. And Omar and them set up camp there. They started rebuilding, bringing it back. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, Omar got some really juicy stuff that somebody should really put in a book. Like the time he was invited to, I think it was not the Bruce Seldon fight, but 6 months before that, Mike Tyson had a fight in Las Vegas. I can't think, who was it? Was it Frank?
I think
it could be Frank Bruno, Mike Tyson. But I don't know. Mike, he had a fight 6 months before Seldon. And so Don King invited Omar Bradley and the whole Compton board. And so they get there and they see that the entire Compton Police Department is driving around in police cars in Vegas. This is why Compton don't have a police department no more. So while Compton is down there by itself, all the police officers are in Vegas. And Omar Bradley believes, allegedly, that they were looking for ways out of there for the Tupac Shakur shooting. That's from the mayor of Compton.
Yeah.
He went back and disbanded it and broke it up.
Yeah, because they was forming right?
Yeah.
I said they had to join the sheriff's department, right?
Well, the whole school of thought was that you would get rid of those cops and you let the sheriff's department take over. But instead of the sheriff getting rid of them, he brought those cops on board with the sheriff's department. The reason why they disbanded was because of those cops. They questioned those cops' morals and questioned their ethics, and so the cops didn't want them no more. So why would you come take over and bring the same cops on that they were trying to get rid of?
They promoted them.
Exactly. The sheriff's department is messed up every day. Huh?
I said, sure, it was powerful. He had connections.
Yeah, like I said, most of the connections went down in Compton. You know what I'm saying? Right at that hotel. Allegedly.
All I know is those connections didn't do him no good when he got that 28.
Yeah.
I thought Snoop was gonna help him though, cause he helped Snoop out.
Yeah, well, they made their peace, but you know, it's just like a woman. When you abandon a woman, you just don't want that woman no more. You just leave her. Some women can't deal with rejection, and some men can't deal with rejection too. Unfortunately, the relationship with Snoop and Suge went bad because when Tupac came, Suge didn't want to do it no more. He didn't want him, but didn't want nobody else to have him either. Snoop wasn't gonna help him.
Yeah, he benched him. Put him on the bench.
He did. You know, he did it, man. Pac was in there turning out 5 and 6 records a day.
They're looking at their work. They're like, man, this boy can work. Snoop started trying to work. Him and his boys, you know what I'm saying? They was in there just smoking and tripping. Pac came in and started slamming them down so quick. They were like, oh man, so you know, you got your boy not 1G, but Nate Dogg. Yeah.
Yeah, man, old Nate Dogg. I wish I don't know whether or not he finished his project or not. Did his whole album came out, or he just hooked?
I think no, I've heard. I mean, I haven't really listened to the album. I mean, like the record. I haven't. I was always like a single song. Yeah, but it's banging. It's banging. I mean, it's banging.
Everywhere I go.
Yeah.
See the same hoes.
Yeah. Everywhere I go. Same. 1-4.
Hey, yeah. I want you to speak some more about that Lil Durk situation, though.
Yeah. To me, you see Lil Durk, especially with Julio dead. Okay, Drill, unfortunately, brought in a lot of money, bigger money than in almost any rap. Because you have so many people doing it. I mean, it spread it from Chicago down to Florida, spread it to New York. I mean, it just went crazy, man. It went wild. They never saw that kind of money before. So okay, when you look at King Von gone, you look at Mo3 gone, FBG Duck gone, FBG Cash gone. And FBG is the inventor of drill rap, as far as I'm concerned. Chief Keef not popping no more. Okay, so the only thing you really had when it comes to drill rap was Lil Durk.
Yeah.
So long as Lil Durk was talking about, I'm gonna be high as a duck, they wasn't doing nothing to him because he kept confusion going. He kept people in Chicago shooting and killing each other all across the country. But the minute that man announced that I will no longer do that, to talk to Mama Duck and stuff, I'm a Muslim, getting ready to marry his wife, he was just gonna rap, he wasn't even getting involved with that. That's when they arrested him. With the feds, you don't get in trouble while you're doing wrong, especially if you're killing another black man. You get in trouble when you stop and start doing good. Then they want to put you in your place.
Yeah, I mean, because look how many followers is following. When he said he ain't gonna do that no more, he lost a lot of his followings, and that's that money they depend on the insurance bond.
I thought he did in good shape, and the album he released, I forget the name of it. It did pretty good, you know. He just wanted to rap. He didn't want to start calling out people's names, talk about people's mothers. The boy lost his brother. I mean, he lost half his friends, stuff like that. Man, you can't keep doing that, man. Getting killed over words. So he wanted to change. He broke in his house. He had a shootout in his house in Atlanta. The boy got tired of that stuff. He just wanted to just go ahead and just rap. He could do other things other than that. And so, to me, when they announced he wasn't going to keep up that confusion, then they go in and they arrest him, talking about, oh, we got somebody who wore a wire. I mean, you just got to listen to a phone call to arrest somebody if they did it.
Hey, but his Caucasian wife will be doing all right. She should do okay.
What you mean?
I mean, he got married twice, didn't he?
No, he go to the young girl. I don't remember him being married before.
No, yeah, white girl, Jack. Yeah, she up front.
He got a mixed son. I don't know if they were married though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think they was married. No.
Okay.
They were in a relationship. No, and he married this one. Yeah, he was getting ready to. That's what he was saying. I've seen him talk about he wasn't letting people in his house no more, and that way he had changed. The boy accepted Islam as his true religion. I respect anybody who finds a higher power and change. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's the beauty of life, that people can change. So to me, they didn't bother this boy until he said he was going to change. Like almost within a week, of him announcing that he was a Muslim. He wasn't doing drill rap. He was gonna do rap music. He wasn't a gangster. He was gonna do rap music. He was gonna stay with his woman and kids. He's gonna marry her. And next thing you know, when he talk about changing, when his image changed, and I can show you a lot of people who went through the same thing. Like I just did Easy. When he changes, when he talk about image, all of a sudden now they're arresting this guy because they think a year ago he may have paid for that. They came out with new evidence now, but at first it was just he paid for it. The hit on Wanda Rondo, but they killed the wrong person.
I'm looking at how his defensive attorneys might look at that, how they can defend him in that point. I mean, they have it as though as he financed the hit.
Well, look, here's the question. The question being, if you're part of my company, and I actually was a part of a company that dealt with credit cards. Some employees had credit cards and stuff like that. All right, and they could use those credit cards for for work or whatever they may be. If they had to rent hotels or rent cars, they would give them a corporate card. Now the question has to be, and this is what his lawyers got to prove: if I give you and I give Killer Car a credit card, and y'all pay for somebody to be hit, does that mean I'm to blame for it?
No.
Well, that's what they gotta say Dirk did.
I think there'll be a lawsuit against the company just being involved. But I don't think
that's what they gotta say he did. Because these cats had cards that belonged to Only the Family Records. They're trying to say, okay, well, he was the head of Only the Family Records, so he did it.
Oh, so you're saying it's actually is on the family's account side?
Yeah, OTF stands for Only the Family.
Oh, he fucked up.
Yeah, so because it was there, they bought stuff that was they used in this shooting in the car of Lil Pat. Well, they're saying that Dirk is the head of it. So since he's the head of it, they're saying, okay, well, it's him.
Yeah,
I don't think it's right.
I just said this cat's. I mean, he was going to send them to California for something else, and they decided to do that hit and then make it look like, oh boy, sent them down there.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, bro. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
But I knew that dude when I first saw him arguing with WAC 100. That Brick Baby dude was going to be problems for people.
Yeah, it's always going to be somebody acting, man. They're going to be acting and it's going to be live. You know what I'm saying? You think it's a movie, but it's going to be real. That's so crazy. I'm looking at how all these people been taken off this earth planet and how people are dealing with each other face to face or on camera, whatever. It's just so much mistrust. I don't trust you. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a chance to the spirit of a man or spirit of a woman. You know, you just don't get that anymore. It's all make believe. You know, this Disneyland type of growth. You know, it's just crazy, man.
I don't know, man. I know I'm hearing rumblings in Chicago about being involved with Chicago business. I don't know, man. Something here.
It'd be nice. It'd be nice.
I'm here. Huh?
You said some Chicago business.
Yeah, man. I'm hearing some rumblings in Chicago. The people ain't really happy about this. You know that there's a middleman here. He trying to say he wasn't, but clearly he's the one who brought up this whole thing before we even knew about it.
Wow.
With the WAC 100 slammed him to the ground and showed that he knew about this before anybody did.
Look at that.
And then WAC went and got the police papers in Compton and showed that he didn't get no gun charge. He just got dope charge. There was a gun involved, but they didn't charge him. So they're alluding to that's the kind of deal you make with the feds.
Hey, the question is Brick Baby co-conspirator number 4 on the indictment?
What'd you say? Yeah, number 4.
I said, yeah. Is he co-conspirator number 4 on Dirt indictment?
That's what they saying. That's what so many people are saying. He's trying to say that he ain't, but there's just too many people saying that he is.
He got to be, bro.
Hey, that way look to me, because I'm sorry. When WAC laid out the facts and he got the federal papers and things like that, man, you're right. He got to be quote conspirator number 4. That's what I believe.
Yeah, because like, what would give you the reason to announce that on the internet? Like, that's stupid.
Exactly.
Bro.
Exactly.
Man, you a crip, bro. Like, you a crip. That's snitching, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it, bro.
What I'm hearing people who not even a part of OTF and a part of Dirk and Von's crew, they pissed off about that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never really seen Chicago come together like that on some street stuff. Like, you know, you shouldn't have been involved with Chicago politics.
Right.
You got some pretty boss players pissed off that you got involved with Chicago politics and talking to the feds and took down somebody from Chicago.
Yeah, man. Like, I don't know what he was thinking.
Hey, is the WAC got somebody locked up?
No, WAC is the one who cracked open this whole case.
Wow.
He can get them papers, man.
Yeah, he said he get them.
They've been on Dirt since 22, though.
You know, the consensus thought was, I knew Dirk was gonna be locked up. I did a whole show on it. People got mad. I don't care if they got mad. I don't care who wrote what they wrote. They were gonna get Dirk because of FBG Duck. They didn't believe that King Von did that by himself, man. Anybody tell you that lied? FBG Butter told y'all that they were them boys' lawyers were asking them why didn't they arrest Dirk. When they killed FBG Duck, they were calling D-Thing, Dirk's brother. Had D-Thing been alive, he'd be in prison right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew that they were gonna go after Dirk. If you got D-Thing, and D-Thing was the brains behind the whole OTF movement when it comes to music and stuff like that. That was him put that stuff together. So if you got him and people calling him after they killed FBG Duck, you know Dirk was the head of, like they said, he's the head of OTF. So why they calling D-Thing for reward?
Yeah, because he gave Von the money anyway.
That's what I'm saying. And so Von just came up with money in OTF chains and, you know, handed it out. But, you know, Von just did a record himself. So my whole point in saying all that, man, it was like they were staying all down at the court that them lawyers that represent those 5 guys and Muwap and them was saying, why didn't y'all arrest Dirk and stuff down there? So I knew something was gonna happen with the FBG Duck situation, but I didn't see this coming.
Yeah, because you think about it, bro. Dirt name got mentioned numerous of times during Duck trial.
Yep. And Mama Duck was saying this over a year, but won't nobody listen to her. She was
she
saying
got
that she was saying that Dirk was gonna get arrested, man. Go back and look at the videos.
Hey, look, y'all think Dirt gonna settle her lawsuit with her out of court?
No, and I'm glad as a mother that's what she did. More mothers should have did something similar, and maybe some of this stuff would have stopped.
I think he probably settled with her for about 100,000.
So no, Mama Duck ain't taking 100,000, man. You had to up that to something like 10, 20 million.
Word.
Like she's still the only person I'm surprised she didn't sue that they should be on there. I don't like the way the Chicago police did FBG Duck, man. I can't even watch that film, man. I
Yeah,
can't.
they ain't helping, bro, at all.
No, they didn't give him no gauze. They could have put gauze down there. They could have slowed the bleeding down. They ain't doing none of that. She should have sued the Chicago Police Department too. That's the only thing I'm mad at. She didn't sue the Chicago Police Department.
Hey, look, for him to take all them bullets, bro, like he was trying to stand up, and they told him get back on the ground. Like that was messed up, bro.
And then what makes it so bad, you know, I guess the little hope and comfort that you have, you wanna hope. To me, in a situation like that, you wanna hope that was some gangster stuff. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then to find out it's over some old pussy 2 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with gangster. Ain't got nothing to do with the song. But old pussy 2 years ago. Girl pussy old as my mama's, man. You gotta die with some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's the part that really hurt. That's the part that I wish they never even said, that they even brought out. Now, as long as it's some gangster stuff, you'd be like, okay, well, my man was a G. My man went out with like a G. But over a woman? Golly.
Hey, but look, why Duck just didn't send nobody to the store?
Man, the boy wasn't trying to bring no trouble, okay? You know how it is, man. 3 of us can't even stand on the street in Chicago and talk. They're gonna arrest us for mob action. You got 3, 4 guys going down to a place. First of all, ain't no black guy supposed to be whether he got money or not. You don't belong down there. All right, we talking about Jewish holiday. They're just them Jews belong down there. That's their stores and stuff. You got to make an appointment. Even now, you got to make an appointment. Like going to Rolex dealership, going to Birkin bag place. You got to make an appointment. So my point is, he really didn't belong down there. Whether he got money or not, it's not a place. I think it's a place like, imagine Oprah Winfrey could go down there, and not just because she's black or famous, but because her pocket's that deep. Things down there gonna cost you a lot more than they would if you go somewhere else. So my point is, he figured what he'd do is just go down there with a girl, because he only going to pick up a pair of socks and a shirt for a birthday, and then you come back to the crib. You don't think you're gonna get down there, somebody gonna see you, pick up the phone, and then start lying, talking about a full-scale gang war going on, and he barely got away, and the security guard recording him lying on the phone. So those guys not only murdered somebody, but they murdered him over a lie.
Yeah, but like, didn't Duck have some like assistance or something?
I just told you, man, you can't move like that down on Oak Street, bro. Can't do it. I can't take 3, 4 black guys hanging with me on Oak Street. Even if we're in suits and ties, it's gonna raise flags because technically you shouldn't even be on Oak Street for white folks.
Oh, so you saying he was just out of bounds, period?
Yeah, he just took a little girl, thought he'd run in and get a stock and a t-shirt and he'd get out of there. He went there because that is the one place that you don't have drama, like they did. That's why they solved this murder. You don't go over there with that stuff. I mean, that's just not the place you're supposed to be, period. You got places you can go get it, but you're not. Would have been, there's no other place that would have been safer for him to go shopping at than that place. If you can't shop there now, you can't shop anywhere.
Word.
That's the way that place is. Hundreds of police officers running around there. They're not playing, because them people pay Chicago big time taxes. I mean, they paid some serious taxes on those buildings, man. And a lot of them people left, and Chicago hit hard because the people not paying taxes because that shooting went off down there. That's why they put Moowop and them away forever, because they knew better than to go down Oak Street with that kind of stuff there. Man. You don't do that. Had this been on 63rd or 75th in the hood, South Side, they police wouldn't even investigate it.
Yeah.
The only reason, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You finish.
The only reason we got solved is because of where it was.
Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. I mean, if I know it's messed up to think, but like, if they were smart, they should have just followed him and do what they had to do. But like, at the end of the day, they really shouldn't have did it, bro.
Move up so stupid. Listen, the dude just released his own little single, just making rap. Man, you shouldn't even been out there trying to kill nobody, man. Please, you about to break through. Dirk and put you out. You got a little record. It's starting to make a little buzz, and he shouldn't even think about killing nobody, man. He should have been thinking about making some money and taking care of your family, your girl, you got your kid. You know, I don't understand these cats, man.
You think Von told him to do it?
You know what? You know, I was thinking right now. I was thinking that you see a lot of these young guys that are in the rap field that choose to do the opposite. They end up going to prison, right? And I'm thinking, like, man, you know, I become this artist, and I'm not getting paid. They don't, they don't respect me. I'm touring my ass off. I'm not making any money. So what else is it for me to do? Let me go to jail. Let me go to jail, dog, for about 10 years. And they'll be all right.
No, it's a lot of things for you to do, man. I mean, you can still practice semantic gymnastics, prolax and wax. What you talking about, man? Still women out here. I mean, you know, it's still some stuff you can be doing. You ain't gotta be going to jail smelling no men's dookie and stuff, man. Please give me a break. There's a lot of things out here. You still got movies, you still got skating and stuff like that.
Skating.
Building.
Yeah. That's the one running by himself and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Pinky Baby saying the same thing I did. She said he was down there shopping for his son's birthday. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have been down there though, man. He shouldn't have been.
Well, no, he should have, man, because
we done it before, you know what I'm saying?
That's the only place you can go, and you know he has to be stuck. That's the only place you can go and get them cats wasn't supposed to be down there.
He down there getting that, you know, he down there getting that polo, you know, rest of that stuff.
To me, I'm different than most people. I don't believe that guy saw Duck by accident. Some people do. I don't.
Who, the African?
No, I forget that guy's name, man. The guy who got on the phone.
There's always an African on site.
No, the one, I can't think of his name. Duck went out with his baby mama 2 years before.
Oh, snap.
All right. My point is, I don't believe he was down there by accident. I believe somebody told him that Duck was coming down there. That's just my belief.
You think somebody from the store might have snitched on him?
I don't know, man. If you look at everything that happened so far, with all the deaths and stuff like that, man, you never know. I would have to know who Duck told that he was going downtown, and go from that point. Because the way society works now, man. We're talking about Dirk. All right, let's just look at Dirk. All right, Feds couldn't get Dirk, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, who did they use to get him? They used one of his own.
Yeah, inside.
Yeah, Jam, get out that jam.
Hey, they went to the one that he was starving. You know what I'm saying?
No, he wasn't starving. Dirk took care of him, man, but he didn't care because that postal worker was his baby mama. So, because they didn't watch that postal worker who got shot. But my whole point in saying this, man, is this. Okay, they used one of his own to get Dirk. All right. So to me, I would have to know before I go ahead and say, okay, this is an accident. I would have to know who on Duck's team knew where Duck was going, because I think somebody called that guy and told him to Duck on his way downtown. You just ain't gonna walk up to nobody like that.
Right.
And get up in
He
their
the
face
biggest,
and all that kind of
biggest
stuff.
GD in the city too.
They look like they're gonna kill him. They're gonna put him to sleep that day anyway. No matter what time they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it.
Teasy, that's it. TD baby, you own it, girl. You own it. That's it. Teasy. You know, to me, just what I believe. You call it conspiracy. Just me. I believe somebody, because Teasy didn't live that far from there, and so I mean, what are the chances he walking into the store with Duck? It's just it's just too simple for me to believe. I think somebody called him. He went over there to see was Duck there. They got into an argument, and he ran into the store and started lying on the phone to these guys. And I don't think it's by accident. I think that somebody told him that Duck was down that way. I need to know, and I would have to go over the list of people who knew Duck was going down there before I just say, okay, that was an accident. I'm not sure.
Right.
Because Mama Duck didn't know he was going down there. So if Mama Duck didn't know he was going down there, you know, because she told you last time she talked to him was the night before, and he said he was going home.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if she don't know that he's gonna meet up with this girl, he met up with her on 75th Street and got in her car. Well, who else was there? Who drove him over to meet the girl on 75th Street?
Mm.
Because that person would have knew he was going downtown.
Either she told somebody or that nigga TG just happened to bump into him.
No, bro, I don't believe that. That's what I'm saying. I got a problem with that. Let's take a look at the facts.
I think she might have called. She might have.
So Mama Duck laid out the ground rules that she saw her son the night before. All right. She stopped him from whooping the son. Okay, hold on. TT Baby One says he was watching Duck. He gave the other guys his low. Okay, yeah, I understand it, TT Baby, but I want you to back up a little bit now. Let's go back to the night before when Mama Duck, and she stopped Duck from giving his son a spanking. She talks about that. And she asked him, where was he going? He says, oh, I'm going home. That's what he said. And, all right. So she got some business to take care of. So she didn't even talk to him the next day. So the next day he gets up. All right. He's not calling Butter. He's not calling Cash to go with him or anything like that. Somebody drove him from where he lived at, because he didn't live on 63rd. He lived in suburbs. But they drove him to 75th Street in Chicago for him to meet this chick. Who drove him over there?
Oh no.
Okay, well, that person knew that Duck was going to meet this girl, and this girl was going to drive him downtown. Now she's not going to give up the load because hell, she got shot too. She knows she's in danger. That's why, she can still carry stuff and she packing, because just in case some heat jump off. So to me, I'm not totally convinced that somebody from Duck's side didn't call Keith.
But look, Tanique, you from Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Hey, look, wasn't Duck the biggest GD at the time before he died, right?
Well, I would say with his set, he definitely was definitely up. They carried himself in a way that a lot of people looked at him like they did Larry Hoover.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, he was the face of the GD. So like, he really shouldn't have been down there like that. Like, without no security.
I understand that. That is the only place a person like FBG Duck could go and be safe. There isn't another place in Chicago. I would go as far as saying there isn't another place in the state of Illinois. There's no other place you could have went in Chicago just to get a T-shirt and a pair of socks for your son, so you don't have no drummer. I can only think of one other place that Duck could have went, and it's way out the way. And it's way out the way. He could have went to Oak Brook shopping mall or something like that, but they wouldn't have had those kind of stores that he was looking for, that really high end stuff. Because just for a T-shirt and a pair of socks, I think he's out about $600 for a pair of socks and a T-shirt. That's the kind of money you spend down there for a kid. Now we're talking about a kid. Not talking about an adult. So he's got a lot of money.
But look, that's Chicago though, Tanique.
Yeah, but Chicago, man, is split up into multiplicity of gangs. Four Corner Hustlers, Vice Lords. You got Mickey Cobras. You got BDs, GDs. You got gangs in Chicago that you don't even know their name, but it don't mean that they ain't getting down. So,
SIG.
you know,
Bro,
so
it's-
my whole point is, usually the thought is, if you know you out of the hood and in a place like where Duck was, you know, ain't nothing gonna happen. If you notice, all the killing in Chicago happened in the hood.
Mhm.
This some Al Capone stuff. St. Valentine's Day Massacre.
Yeah, that's how I look.
This took killing to a whole nother high. Between
Right.
FBG Duck and Julio Fulio, I don't know who got it the worst.
Hey, look, I think Duck could have shot like that in another city, but not Chicago.
Well,
Yeah.
right. If he didn't have to stand outside, that's true. But if you go back to what really happened, he was actually, you know, he talked to them trying to get inside and go out the back door, and they wouldn't even let him go out the back door.
Yeah, I would have went anyway, bro.
Well,
He didn't even make it in the store, bro. He didn't even make it in the store.
No, we looking at Monday morning quarterbacking though. You see what I'm saying? That's what we saying now. But again, you wouldn't have went through those people's store like that because they'd have called the police, and then you'd have more problems than you would have had even with those guys. So it was just a situation that it's a lose-lose situation. You can't just go through their store because you want to. That's gonna be problems. If you stand out there, it's gonna be problems. Yeah. So TG Baby said they wouldn't let him. They wouldn't let him. Bro,
Hey,
when you get to a place like
it
that,
looked like he didn't even make it, bro.
huh?
He didn't make it inside the store.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When you get to a place like that, okay, even if you're a normal dude, you a normal black guy with some money, they don't want you in there. Back there in dreads and stuff like that, man, they got problems with letting you in.
Yeah, it's more like that thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd
Smell
rather
like
spend my
weed.
money with milk. I'd
Smell
rather
like-
spend my
smell
money
like
with
weed.
milk anyway.
What you
Yeah.
say?
Say I'd rather spend my money with milk than buy some designer.
Yeah. Yeah, he just went down the way he usually go, you know what I'm saying? You end up down there, you treat him a certain type of way.
To me, I don't know why a cat would be mad at a cat for doing a record when you did one too. You talking about his brother, you talking about his cousin, and so he do a record talking about your people. What's the big deal?
Yeah.
Man, I'd have
Right.
been on the phone and working that thing up. I'd have been like, yo, bro, you go ahead and you talk about this, and I'm gonna talk about. Man, I've been making some serious paper.
Yeah,
Y'all have thought we were enemies. We've been best friends, making each other rich.
That's what I'm talking about. I seen that out there on YouTube.
Hey, but hey, Tanique, why Duck didn't have security?
Exactly. He was just like rapper. The young lady was in security. You know, she can still carry. She had everything she's supposed to need it to you know, pop some stuff off if she had to. This man wasn't looking for no trouble, man. I'm thinking this man went down there and get his son a t-shirt, some socks, then he probably going somewhere and do the hoochie coochie with that girl a little later on. Man, you know, that's what this dude thinking. He wasn't thinking nobody gonna walk up on him with some junk. And then look at what he walked up on him with, man. This is what y'all not paying attention to. He didn't walk. He didn't walk up on this dude about no shit with O Block. He walked up on this dude about boning his girlfriend 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I'm like, of all the things to die for, I mean, holy cow. And then not only that, 6 people lost their lives. Them guys, the guy killed himself. The other 5, they went to jail. And then Duck died. All their lives over a dude who lied. And we ain't heard no more about him. I bet you the police protecting him.
Why they ain't got sentenced yet?
Oh, they sentenced to life in prison, man. I think life in prison, or the death penalty. I don't know which one they can get. Or no, Mama Duck wanted life in prison, so they getting life in prison. They gone, bro.
Oh, they already got sentenced.
They will, but they gone. But there ain't no hope for them. Move on. Lesson again. You know, like I say, that's what I'm alluding to. Unless some of them cats got together and snitched on Dirk, which they say they got more witnesses and more surprise witnesses coming in the Dirk case. You have to take your pick on which one of them would know something about Dirk, because they introduced them both.
That's crazy that you said that. That's crazy, bro.
Bro, man, you 26 years old and you facing the reality now that your ass gonna be locked down 23 and a half hours a day, 7 days a week for the next 100 years.
Yeah, go ahead. Hey.
Dirt, bro.
Go on, take that check for 10 million. Take that check for 10 million. Go sit down for 10 years.
No, bro. Somebody in there talking, bro. It ain't just Jam. They throwing. I believe what Jam people are saying. Jam people are saying that what they saying about Jam ain't true.
Man,
I want you to hear me say it first. I believe one of them 5 guys in there is selling Dirk out.
Hey, move up, bro.
I want you to hear me say it so you don't. Yeah, while y'all looking at Jam and y'all gonna get Jam killed by lying on Jam, talking about Jam wore wires. I want you to hear me say about my. I believe 1 or 2 of those guys down there on 44th and Clark working with the feds, and they said some stuff about Dirk and they helped the feds solve some other murders. Some other murders that solved through y'all don't know nothing about. And only they would have known about it.
Yeah, because they ain't got sentenced yet, and Dirk done got caught. That's mighty weird, bro.
And I'm gonna tell you, I expect Dirk to be charged in the FBG Duck case. I'm gonna tell you that too. I want you to hear it right here on Sneak Reviews first.
I thought he was gonna go down for that the first time.
Nope, they wasn't gonna do it like that because all of them had alibis on planes. But when stuff went federal, and just because you saw Von come up in a blue jacket and with some guns and stuff like that, no, bro, it's more than that. Because Von was just really signing his record deal. That money had to come from somebody else.
Yeah, I think they was building the case. That's why they didn't get him.
No, bro, I'm telling you, listen, I want you to write it down now when you hear it. 1 or 2 of them cats in that federal prison right now in the FBG Duck murder is squealing on Dirk.
Hey, look, if you think about it, that means the feds they had to start building their case in 2019.
Well, not necessarily because wasn't nobody locked up in 2019 on Duck done died in 2020.
I know, but you remember Von and Dirk got locked up in Atlanta. Yeah,
they got locked up in Atlanta, but to me, if you remember how many Chicago detectives was testifying, and I knew Von was going to die then. Von tried to get out of Chicago, but Chicago wanted him, and they chased him. If you go back to that trial, they were really basically testifying against Von the whole time anyway, because see the feds busted Chicago and knew that Von did some of these murders and stuff like that, and they didn't shut it down, so nobody know why. But they were testifying against Von. They weren't testifying against Dirk. So to me, I knew who they wanted.
Yeah, I think they started building their case then, and I think they wanted to get Dirk and Von.
No, if they wanted Dirk, they would have got Dirk. They didn't want Dirk. They could have been at Dirk. They could have did him away right there with that whole trial thing.
But look how everything played out, though.
Dirk started to go against the grain when he started talking about changing his image. He was a Muslim. He started talking about peace, and he even brought. I was told he had a concert at the Allstate Arena a few weeks ago in Chicago. All right, now there was some problems at that concert because a white kid and with his girlfriend, they got shot.
Yeah, they got killed.
They got robbed, right? So to me, that was a bum deal. But then they started talking about what he did at the show, how he was pushing peace and he brought some GDs up there and stuff, and he wasn't about that lifestyle no more. Now you got to watch this, okay? Then the boy come out and he make the announcement that he was a devout Muslim. He wasn't going to be drilling anything anymore. And now I'm hearing rumors that him and Mama Duck talk or whatever they talked about, they settled this stuff, or they got on terms. I don't know how good they were, but they got on terms. All right, so he's doing all the right things for a man to change his life. And unfortunately, when you join the music game, that's when they take you out of here.
Yeah, it's a dirty game, boy.
It is. I agree with you, baby. They wanted Von, man. They did.
Yeah.
They wanted Von. I don't know why.
They wanted Von more than Dirt.
Yeah, they wanted Von. They did, bro. No question about it. But I'm gonna tell you again that them two guys, the two of them guys, in that lock, I said two of them. Trust me, is talking to the feds. The feds are listening. They're telling them about a bunch of other stuff, and they ratting Dirk out. Watch what I say.
Yeah, it's more than Jam, though. You right, though.
Yeah, man, please, man. Look like Jam was just trying to live, man. Just trying to. Man, would you wear a wire around Jam? Man, come on, man. We smarter than that in Chicago, man. And first off, I don't give you my boy. I'm not gonna be talking about no murder to you, man. I don't care who you is. You know what I'm saying? Killer, them boys from Chicago. You know, you walk in silence. All right, that's a fact. I'm not gonna talk to you about nobody that I did nothing on, man. That sounds like crazy, man. Yeah, so no, it's them cats who know that who paid for FBG Duck's murder, and they talking. Them the one talking, but y'all don't want to put them in there. Y'all listen to all the other people who ain't even from Chicago. No,
but
bro,
Chicago, y'all put it in y'all music.
Huh?
Y'all put it in y'all music. Who y'all killed?
It don't make a difference. Freedom of speech. Nobody ever came out and said, I killed them. They just make reference to this person died. You know, that's all it is. Let me tell you something. You can pick up the paper in Chicago and look at how many people get killed and do a rap and put those people's name in it. That don't mean you killed them. You're looking at the paper. It's all on the news. If you look at Trench's news, he don't know anything about it. He may have been in the streets at one time. He quoting to you the news. I saw the nails tonight. Got his mask on. This person was killed and his sister was going to the funeral and they went out to the funeral and they shot his sister. He quoting news, man.
Yeah, but Trench's news wasn't informal.
Yeah, but my point is, on his show, he quoting the 10 o'clock news in Chicago. He only repeating what they said. So my point is, you know, just because you calling out people's names, it don't mean you killed them.
Right.
I mean, what happened to freedom of speech?
Yeah, you got some people that don't even want to serve that.
But look, in Dirt's situation though, even if he did have something to do with it, but why would you even put that in your music? Knowing what Brick did like a year ago. You know what I'm saying?
So the units. You know those units gonna sell those units.
Man, I just heard Dirk make a few rough references, like how high he got high as Duck. All right, I ain't heard him say, I shot Duck, I killed Duck. You know, I ain't heard nothing like that. I mean, and if Duck was alive, he'd be doing raps and the same thing. I mean, Dead Bitches is it is simply the greatest drill song of all time. There'll never be anything like it. It is the hit 'em up of drill music. There's no question about it. He woke them people up, killed their ass again, and buried them again. And I'm sorry, that was a great piece of work, man. Who could only imagine what that guy could have did had he had the time?
Yeah, I mean, but look at his brother though. His brother is direct connection to the Duck case.
Who?
D-Thing.
D-Thing. That's what I'm saying. They called D-Thing while they was downtown. I mean, after they did the murder. So had he been alive, he'd have been in jail too.
But I'm saying, do you think D-Thing would have paid him or Dirk would have paid him?
I'm gonna tell you just what the Fed said, and I'm gonna stay with them. They said Dirk is the owner of OTF. So if somebody has used your credit card, or used your checks, or whatever, your money, you're responsible for it, and that's what they got him for now.
He should not put it in his name.
Yes, in that account.
Well, I never understand why you would give a cat a credit card and he gonna go buy rope and buy stuff at the hardware for a murder. Who chose these guys? Because they really ain't like from Chicago. Where's usually done in Chicago, man? They just whack you, man, take you out the crematorium and cremate you. Nobody find you no more.
Man, it sound like Dirk put somebody in charge of doing what they're supposed to be doing, and they did a sloppy job.
I don't think Dirk that stupid. You said what I'm saying. You won't make me think Dirk that stupid. I mean, I'm sorry. You're gonna give a bunch of bumbling idiots money to go out and do and then shooting.
No, I'm not saying he would. I'm saying he went on and got, you get that help. The help gets lazy, and the help goes to do this versus to do it right.
I just don't believe it, man. I just have a hard time swallowing that. That Dirk would. No, Dirk ain't like that. And then think about his father, Big Dirk. I know better, and I know he didn't talk to his son, and he laid out the groundwork how the feds set him up. When I was a little younger, I remember when Big Dirk went to jail. I know how it went down too. All them feds and stuff, man. They were trying to get him to lie on Larry Hoover. Them kids, some of them wasn't even born. Dirk never even as old as my kids, man.
No.
He wouldn't lie on Larry Hoover. That's all they wanted him to do. They trapped him. The word was they trapped him in the building. I don't know what the building was. They trapped him in there, and they told him they let him go, but they wanted him to lie on Larry Hoover. He wouldn't do it, and so he did 30 years in prison because he wouldn't lie. And it would have been a lie because Hoover wasn't doing that.
And what would have happened with Hoover in 80 something, like 81?
Yeah, they tried. What happened? I'm gonna tell you what happened to Larry Hoover. What happened with Larry Hoover? Larry Hoover discovered how Mayor Daley became mayor. And what y'all don't know is Mayor Daley, the one who was mayor, the father, the old man, was a part of Bugs Moran and them street gang. All right, when Bugs Moran fighting Al Capone and stuff, had them Tommy guns, machine gunning people and stuff up like that. And so, even though he did all that stuff like that with those cats, the Irish, he still became mayor of Chicago. And he had all the power. And Larry Hoover discovered the power was not in gangbanging. The power was in politics. And he started teaching people that Cook County was like 99% black during that time. And Chicago was both 80-something% black. And that if everybody got together, that we could put a black mayor in office. And the person who benefited from that was our first black mayor, Harold Washington. But Larry Hoover planted those seeds. And the minute he started doing that and telling us we need to be in politics and stuff, then they put him in jail someone wanted somebody to lie on him, talking about he did a murder 75 miles away. Anyway, it was in Bellwood, not quite 75, but hell, it was a long way from where he was, and they needed somebody to lie. And somebody lied, and the person who did the murder didn't even go to jail because they lied, because they wanted Hoover. That's the way they are. If they want you, man, they'll lie on you.
Hey, look, so Bellwood, that's a suburb of Chicago?
Yeah, Bellwood, Maywood, that's the west side. So somebody got shot, and they wanted somebody to lie and say that Larry Hoover was over that, kind of like Dirk. Same thing happened to Dirk. That's what Big Dirk, I know Big Dirk told him.
Yeah.
See, you can't tell me nothing. I know his father told him, man, you need to chill this shit because if they want you, they'll pay somebody to lie and say you did something you didn't do. His father was already around and saw them do this to Larry Hoover, bro.
Yeah.
Look, we ain't even got to go back to Larry Hoover. Shit, we can go a few years ago to Sammy the Bull sitting up on the damn stand. He killed 37 men, bludgeoned them, bloodied them up, everything. He did it. and the feds say, okay, we'll let all that go. We don't care about them families. We don't care about them children. We need you to lie on John Gotti. You lie on John Gotti, you'll go free. We'll put you on witness protection and everything. They'd already lost 3 trials to John Gotti. This time they arrested his lawyer. And then as soon as they got their conviction, they let his lawyer go.
Yeah.
They have to do all that to get John Gotti and put John Gotti in jail. That's the way they play, man. If they can't get you, they're lying on you, man.
But look, John Gotti, he made that call though that he shouldn't have made to get Big Polly out. He didn't get that approved by the commission. Man,
they had nothing to do with that. So the man was still in charge. The mob was still deep. But somebody lied on him. Told a big lie. And the person who lied on him is a murderer who killed, proven 37 people. And a dumbass jury would believe him, knowing that he's gonna go free if he tell this lie. I'm saying, why they arrested his lawyer for? Because he was unbeatable. They had already tried 3 times and lost. His lawyer that good. That's why I said if I was Puffy, the first phone call would have been to John Gotti's lawyer. Not the second one. I mean, he would have been my first phone call. I think he even had Don King. The feds tried Don King 3 times and lost to John. He had the same lawyer John Gotti had. And then he just quit boxing altogether because he got tired of going to court with the feds. That lawyer knew his stuff and knew how they operate. So they arrested him on some made-up charges. And now that they did that, he can't defend John Gotti. So he took his lawyer away. They brought in a murderer who they'll let 37 murders go away free as long as you lie on this man. Literally. That's what a RICO is. And that's how RICO works. Hey, look, so let me ask you this, Tanique. Who you think got a better chance at beating their case, Dirk or Diddy? I would say Dirk do. Dirk can get out. Dirk can get out on a couple of things, but he need Allah and to work on his behalf, because he would need them cats to say, you know what, Dirk had nothing to do with this, and it's over with. Hey, look, you think he should hire Young Thug on lawyer? Brian Steele? Yeah. No. Brian Steele, he been good in Atlanta, but this gonna be tried in California, Yeah. And so, I don't think they got him out in California yet, but it's gonna be tried in California.
Yeah, the West Coast.
If you notice, what was Puffy live in Miami, live in Los Angeles, but they deliberately want to try Puffy in New York. They wanted Dirk to go to get in Florida, but they're gonna try him in California. It's the federal government. They can choose any state they want to choose it in. So if you're in California, you got to go with one of the high-priced federal attorneys in California. So you can't have no out-of-state attorney?
Hollywood want to
You can, boy. You need an attorney that smokes cigars with the judge, bro. That's what you need. You need an attorney that smokes cigars with the judge. You just can't, walk in there with just a plain attorney, because the federal prosecutors, man, 98% conviction rate because of snitches.
Who got the best informant?
Yeah. So if those cats say Dirk had nothing to do with this, we did it, Dirk could be out tomorrow. That's how I know somebody's snitching. Yeah. If they said we did this, this is us. It was just us. There wasn't no Dirk involved. Right. Then what you gonna charge Dirk with?
Nothing.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. So that's how I know some snitching involved. So you basically saying though that Dirk did definitely do it? No, I don't think Dirk was that dumb. I believe what the man said. I believe he was trying to make a change. Listen,
And with the
I don't
money.
care. I don't care if you're me. I don't care if you're FBG. I don't care if you OTF or whatever the hell you is. If you with me and the same shit happened to me that happened to Quando Rondo, if you don't do the same thing, if I survive that, bro, me and you gonna be into it. So what I'm saying is, what Quando Rondo did, even though he didn't do anything, because the police killed Vaughn. Let's just lay it out there right now. The police killed Vaughn. They took police bullets out of Vaughn, not Quando Rondo's or Lil Tim's bullets. But nevertheless, Lil Tim gets the blame because he had some heat and shot off, some bullets. But that's what he's supposed to do.
Hey,
So my
you
point
seen
is,
the video?
huh?
You seen the video?
I got the video. I got clear angles of that video. So when you
Hey,
see
play
it,
it. Can you play it?
oh, I ain't got it right here. I pull it up. It's the file too big anyway. But what I'm saying is that Lil Tim did what you would expect your mans to do. So my point is, you want to be mad at him, but you can't be mad at him. One, he didn't do nothing. He didn't shoot Vaughn. Two, the police shot Vaughn. Ain't nobody saying nothing about them. Police shot Vaughn. What was police doing there anyway? I mean, it's a lot of questions in this. So my whole point is, why would Dirk hire somebody to kill Quando Rondo when Vaughn came out knocking that man upside the face? That'd be stupid. But I'm not gonna ruin my career because you go out and start some shit. I'm not gonna do it.
Hey, but look, what about Old Block Louie and
Slutty. Once again, they got shot by the police. Evidently, Lil Tim's bullets didn't go anywhere. And look at it. If I'm not mistaken, I think Old Block Louie in jail right now in Atlanta for murder.
Yeah, I was that true?
That's what somebody told me. I'm like, how this guy, he get to me, God blessed him to get a second chance at life. And I'm hearing, now I don't know if it's true or not, so I won't put it out there. They told me that he was in Atlanta and got charged with murder. I was told that yesterday. I'm like, no way.
Wait, who murdered? Who he killed?
They ain't said.
That's weird.
It is weird. I'm trying to figure out, with those kind of injuries, he just really got able to travel.
Yeah, because not on video.
He lost half his head, man.
Yeah. Yeah, it ain't no video of him or Slutty getting shot by the police.
Exactly. TT Baby, who turned down $50 million today? Oh, she's not talking about Dirk. I hope he didn't offer $50 million like Puffy.
Mm-hmm.
Did he?
No.
TT Baby said saying somebody today got turned down for $50 million. TT Baby, who you talking about? We know Puffy offered $50 million. That only made him look guilty because he had the money and stuff already together. He should have never did that.
Yeah.
TT Baby, who you talking about? Who turned Louis in jail? Yeah, I told you. Louis is in jail.
Yeah, that's crazy, boy.
Bro, look. Hey, bro, look. It's my birthday celebration. I was arguing with somebody. I said, man, that boy ain't down there. They say, look, bro. And I should have known that they knew what they were talking about because they from Atlanta. Told me that, man, he in jail for killing somebody down there. I'm like, man.
Hey.
I mean, I can give you a chance like that. You get a second chance on life. I mean, I was just disappointed. Yep. And TD Baby said, it is true. She just disappointed me even more. Because, I was happy for the brother that he lived, behind something like that. And, I figured he'd be a living testimony and go around and share with young men that this is how you wind up when you're out here cracking trade. So I was a little disappointed at that, bro. I really was.
Yeah,
And the
that's
guy,
crazy.
he told me yesterday, he said, man, the dude that was born. I'm like, what dude? I said, Slutty, he died. He said, no, the other one. I said, I forgot his name. He said, Louis. He said, he in jail for murder in Atlanta. I'm like, what? And I checked. I ain't seen nothing on the internet. I ain't seen nobody talking about it. So I said, I'm not gonna put that out there. Shit, ain't nobody talking about it.
Nah, Truth Teller dropped a video on it. I seen it on Truth Teller channel.
But well, I ain't in no hurry to put out any information on nobody, you know, when it comes to taking somebody's life and stuff like that, you know. So especially him, I was really rooting for him. I was really praying for him that he'd make a difference in the community, you know, and tell people some stuff that would probably help these young people, man, make a different decision. Because I don't know, man, I couldn't imagine him going down and getting stuff. Unless there was a situation where somebody was getting at him. Again, information is just not readily available. You know, he probably now he got to carry a gun because he can't, you know, move like everybody else, and they lost a large portion of his head. So you can imagine he can't walk around without nothing. So we got to see what was going on before I do that. Before I start talking about that.
Yeah, man.
Somebody trying to jump him or something like that, he got to protect himself to keep him from getting hit in the head. So that shooting may be justified.
Man, that jump crazy though. How they had to, I mean, what, the police tried to stop them or something that night?
What you mean?
Like after Von got shot, I know they was on the way to the hospital. Did they get in another shootout with the police or something? Like what happened?
You see, man, I don't, because people talking about, okay, there go that damn Tanique, he's starting conspiracies. Listen, I'm going by the people that took Von to the hospital, right? If you listen to them, it's like some Tupac shit. They say Von was perfectly fine. He was shot, but not shot to die. And he was telling them what to do the whole time, even at the hospital. So they say when the surgical team came and got Von and took Von to surgery, they just came back and said Von was dead. So I'm personally speaking, I think the police wanted Von. I don't know why they wanted Von. And I believe that King Von was murdered while in surgery. And why do I say that? Why else would his autopsy photos and shit be leaked all online like that? Boy, that was intentional. That's the grossest thing I ever saw in my life. When somebody put that stuff online, man, I was sick. And you know what happened? It happened at the funeral home at the airport in Atlanta. They got a funeral home there. So they took Von there and let that guy there strip him and show all of his stuff online. That's serious, bro. I mean, why they got to throw away his job and his life for doing that? And why were the two police officers who we don't even know to this day at the hookah lounge? Man, think about it, man. To me, this was why did Von go to this particular hookah lounge? After a welcome party, man, for your album and stuff, you go back to your crib, you got hoes, you got blow, you got weed. I mean, you know, you go back there and you finish celebrate. You don't go to no damn hookah lounge, man. There's something wrong with that.
Yeah, I agree. Somebody told him to go to
the manager is giving Quando Rondo an excuse, talking about his own manager, 300 Records or whatever the hell it is. He's on TV as soon as it happened, or he's on cable talking about what I just said. You know, Tim did what he had to do, and Von hit Quando Rondo. I'm like, man, you manager, you're not supposed to be on saying nothing like that.
No.
So to me, Von was murdered, and I think that the higher ups, the big guys wanted Von, period. Especially from Chicago, they was calling for his head.
Yeah, they was ready to actually make a change. He was controversial.
I mean, you see when he's getting off that plane with Muwap, he told you the feds was following him. Fun. He's getting off the plane with Muwap. So you gotta be quiet because the feds is following him and show the picture of the feds with his phone.
What about What about that lady that stopped Vine at the airport?
What about it?
Like, don't she look kind of familiar to the Dirk Lord?
I don't know, man. I'm still trying to see is Caleb Bumpus going out with that dude in YSL? Was she married to him?
Who?
Did you see that? That Caleb Bumpus is married to one of them guys in YSL, the lawyer down there. I'm a lawyer in real life.
The female, yeah.
All them lawyers dating people in YSL, man.
Really, yeah, a lot of them.
I think I saw Young Thug. If I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken. But I think I saw Young Thug hanging out with Deion Sanders' son.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he called Young Thug. He flew out to Colorado, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Hey, look, that could be some community service for him.
Yeah, he can get that done that way.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Talk to the kids.
What you mean?
He might want ready to do some music with him real quick.
No, man. I think he should be trying to win some games.
Yeah, they won tonight though. They won today.
But he can still go ahead and produce and promote. But he just can't get up there saying it, right? He can write about it, right? Give it to somebody else.
Bro, I would have took that plea. I'd have went all the way to verdict.
Yeah. Who-wee.
You was in there 2 years. You could stay there a few more months. I would have went all the way to verdict. He'd been not guilty home.
Hey, Thug said he was tired of it to me.
Bro, I don't care. I'm in jail 2 years. I ain't got but a couple more months. I'm not pleading to nothing. And y'all just made yourself look like a bunch of asses. All the witnesses y'all called testified on my behalf. The jury, man, I'm going straight to verdict. The jury, don't work that way.
He got
15 years of probation, man.
15 years, yeah, man.
Most cats can't survive 2 years. Come on, 15 years, you can't be with this person, you can't be with. Suppose you get involved with a chick, and then all of a sudden she tell you she a gangbanger. You violate parole. Going to jail.
That's why you're gonna have to say you got to really choose the smartness, and then everything else stay on the other side of the world. We get paid off of it, but I ain't contributing to it. But it's making me some money. You want to be a boss. You got to be a boss now. It's time to quit dancing on the stage and do something else.
Yeah. Well, that's it for tonight, man. I'm getting ready to start my birthday. It's time for us to go. And listen to some good music, some good blues, and we're going hot dog style and profile. And we got a world premiere of chapter 10 tomorrow called Heartless to the Core, man. You want to see this?
Heartless to the core.
Heartless chick. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Because I heard all her friends slept at night trying to screenshot and shit like that. Crazy ass. Love her sister, but she died too quick. And that's why I call her bitch. I bet.
See, I loved you like a sister, but you died too quick. And that's why we called you bitch. I bet you.
Yeah.
One nation.
One nation.
One nation, man.
That's what we see Jay-Z has done. That's what we see Puff has done. The music don't become how you pay the bills. It's a lot of pressure off of it. You got other things bringing in income, you can make music.
This
So
new
it's
song
hard.
with Nip and Jay, what the fuck, I got something to say. What a slap in the fucking face. Like what the fuck is going on? Who told you that song and did you know all along? And why did your bitch sell that painting 2 weeks after he was gone? I'm gonna tell you what it feels like. It feels a little fishy. Feels like something's going on ever since that John Legend song and Khaled's prediction of a Grammy. If you ask me, I can't stand him. Seems a little weird. Question number 1, why is there no blood? Question number 2, Sam left in the AM is true, but you're talking about the shit's all up in the afternoon. Don't trip, we're gonna find out the truth soon. Who did what to who? Did they plan to eat the chili fries or was it just a surprise? Can you see the lies of witness in a cowboy's eyes? Are we gonna just sit here and forget? Are we gonna ride like Nip said? It's a little weird that the judge quit, handing out immunities like candy makes me sick. I got a lot of unanswered questions like, why's the footage all grit and I can't see shit? Who the fuck is that white man in that white BMW? Probably was the FBI. Yeah, I noticed that white guy, and I noticed the car wasn't in the pictures when they showed them afterwards. They thought we would forget, they got that shit backwards. They weren't expecting me to drop this track and raise all these questions with my Mac words. I'm really mobbing through LA smoking backwoods. I've been doing this shit all my life. TMC, AMI. You might just see an empty parking lot when you ride by. Well, me, I see way more. I see an independently owned store. I see the community taking power back, whether you're white, Mexican, Asian, or black. As long as you're not blue. Good ones, there might be a few, but from my life experience, I'm like, fuck that. I'm not defending Eric, but what's the fucking delay? They requested a quick trial, it's been over 800 days. They try to distract us in so many clever, creative ways. Yeah, you got your Grammy, and now you're a billionaire. But what about the families that are still living there? Seems a little unfair, just a little something to compare. I never seen a fireman wearing a bulletproof vest. Yes, the shit to me seems a little suspect. The shit's a little weird. Crisis actors taking away our fathers, making our child some bastards, killing creative men and women for their masters. The waves that Nip wrote in, you didn't know it began. A bunch of new chapters. You didn't think about what would happen after. We would put the pieces together on your transparent bullshit. I can see right through it, like the clear blue sky in the LA sunny weather, where the palm trees swing side to side and we ride together on a white horse or a double R hearse in a foreign car. Either way, you gotta be on guard because they're on tap for anyone who's brown or black with tats. Everybody sees it, but nobody wants to attack. It's sad if you ask. We all gotta blast back. We're in the game, but we can't touch the ball. Seems a little unfair if you ask me, that's all. So take your ignorant ass to YouTube and type in Tanique Reviews to get the real news. We're doing the shit for justice, not views. Sharing knowledge and coming together, that's the real tool. He tried to lead us to the lake, so don't sleep on the knowledge that he gave to me and you. He wanted us to learn from his mistakes, so with our new knowledge, good decisions we could make. And also one thing I wanted to say myself, they killed Dr. Sebi because he was teaching health. Assassins, they come in all shapes and sizes, big booties, hips and thighs. Oh, you're Diddy's girl, right? Oh yeah, John Legend, some things happen at your video shoot. I got a couple questions for you. All those strings you pulled, you still can't make a rap hit. You punk ass little bitch, you probably got a little dick. All the shit that you have to did. This new song with Nip and Jay, what the fuck, I got something to say. What a slap in the fucking face. This new song with Nip and Jay, what the fuck, I got something to say. What a slap in the fucking face.
That's what